Hello, my name's Hannah and I'm an integrative change coach, and that means that I use a range of modalities to help people make changes in their brain that then reflect physical changes in their work and life. Today we're going to use the modality of tapping to help you fall asleep or feel drowsy or tired. Now, for the last week, my 5-year-old daughter has been sick, and so she's been waking more often, coming in, feeling coughing and needing cuddles, and that has been interrupting my sleep. And last night she slept through the first night since she's been sick, but my brain was still in the pattern of expecting to be interrupted, and so I found it quite hard to fall asleep. I dropped into that old habit of like racing thoughts. I'm guessing my cortisol levels were up, expecting to be interrupted, and it reminded me of how nice it is to have these tools that I know of to help me quieten my brain and fall asleep. So when I recognized this was happening, I used some of these tools and was able to drop off and sleep through the night, which is great. So let me help you if you've ever suffered from insomnia, or if you've just had times when it's hard to fall asleep because you're in stress, or in maybe you've got a child who wakes you up a lot. I wanted to teach a couple of we're going to use tapping as a way to calm your brain and body. A little change from the previous weeks of tapping is I also want to introduce to you a concept called Physiological Sigh. I first learned this concept on the Huberman Lab podcast, and I just love the science around the physiological sigh and how good it is for calming your body and ditching stress. And I use this throughout the day often, but especially at bedtime. I really notice after just a couple of this type of breathing, I start yawning, my jaw starts relaxing, heaps of things like that. So the physiological sigh goes like this. It's 2 breaths in through the nose if you can, and 1 breath out through the mouth. So it's like this. Long, slow out, 2 in a row. And that works on our body in a number of ways. So first, it is expanding the lungs and then letting it out slow, which changes the speed that the blood runs through our heart rate. There's heaps of neurons and nerves in there that are giving information to our brain. So when we're working from a physical lung heart perspective, but also when we do that double inhale, we're activating or using a part of the brain called the parafacial nucleus. And that cluster of neurons is next to the face, parafacial, and it also connects to neurons that are responsible for your jaw, your mouth, your breathing. And that's why we get that second effect of the yawning, the relaxing on a really deep level, because we're using 2 parts of the brain, not just the standard breathing apparatus. So again, 2 in through the nose, long out through the mouth. Okay, so I start my sleep routine like that. I do 2 or 3. And as I'm doing that, start consciously thinking about slowing things down. With the tapping today, we're going to do it slower than usual. Really consciously thinking about slowing things down. Like your thoughts are kind of becoming thick, like goo instead of water, and it takes a long time, like honey dripping off a spoon instead of water flowing off. And we're going to tap really slowly using these 3 fingers on the top of the head, really slowly, and thinking about it like you're going to memorize every detail. The pressure of the fingers on the head, and moving slowly to between the eyebrows, tapping there, getting sleepier slowly to the side of the eye, feeling that pressure and under the eye, letting the eyes get heavy, slowing everything down, gently on the chest, feeling that pressure, getting tired, and then grabbing the wrist from behind. Physiological sigh, 2 in, long out. Find yourself yawning. We're going to do one more slow round of this physically. Slow on top of the head, feeling that pressure moving to between the eyes, memorizing this feeling beside the eye, feeling tired under the eye, slow tapping the thoughts so slow so I could sleep. Gosh. Deep breath in. Again, out slowly. And this time, I'm just gonna imagine tapping. Imagine feeling that pressure on top of your head. Imagine feeling that pressure between your eyebrows. Slow. You might want to close your eyes. Finding it hard to keep mine open. Under the eye, imagining those tapping movements. Imagining that pressure in the collarbone. Imagining grabbing your wrist and taking a deep breath in. And another one. And letting it out twice as long. Now you can continue to imagine this slowly as much as you like as you fall asleep. Or if you're not quite ready to fall asleep like me and you need to perk up, you can shake it off and bring some energy back in. I am, wasn't expecting to get so sleepy and tired there, but I only slow tap when I'm tired and I haven't taught it except in client sessions. So hopefully this is helpful for you. Please give it a try. Let me know how you go. And if you want more support around insomnia or sleep issues, reach out and we can book a few sessions. I find that in 3 sessions, we can significantly change your relationship to sleep so that you can fall asleep easily, fall back to sleep easily, or stay asleep. Yeah. Thanks for playing. See you next week.